2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Falcon Open is about to begin.
I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be covering this week's featured group. What a pairing. These two, they've been going back and forth at each other. There is quite the budding rivalry here.
And so this week, Henny, they're vying to beat Tony Finau. This should inspire some brilliant play.
Oh, Tony Finau will not be letting up this week, Luke. But he's such a nice guy, you almost don't want to beat him. I mean, it's tough, but you must. I don't think you're going to outdrive him, that's for sure. But iron play, or maybe you can get him there. You have to putt well, though.
Tony Finau might be a big cuddly teddy bear, but when it comes to playing on a golf course, he's going to try and strangle you to death. Good luck trying to beat Tony Finau. There is literally no weakness in this man's game. Now he knows how to win.
That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Rich, what kind of mojo do you think this player's got after winning in their last start?
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
And a par putt awaits him.
Starting the round at even par.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
The Englishman Justin Rose currently leading this tournament, playing nicely on top.
Let's check in with our man on the ground, John McCarthy, for our course report. John, what will Foxhole Golf Links be serving the players this week?
Well, Luke, I think Foxhome Golf Links is going to be serving up some birdies, maybe a side of eagle. The course really is right in front of these players, and what you see is what you get. Not a whole lot of tricks to it, so I think people are going to be firing at these flags all week, and I'm going to sit back and enjoy that. Hopefully the folks at home will as well.
Well, this one's right at the pin. Good shot there. Setting up here with a very long putt.
Little birdie look in here.
That's the right pace. This should drop.
Wonderful putt. And that puts some real pressure on their rival now.
And let's have another look at that one.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Wow, what a save.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
Okay, time to return to the action.
Justin Rose currently leading the event as we head to the next hole.
Here we are at the third. I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. Oh, terrific approach. And a chance for birdie here at the third.
And now over to Tony Finau.
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. This one's for birdie.
Gets that one to go down, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
He's currently tied for ninth. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Sitting at 2 under, currently tied for ninth. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
And this putt to move into a tie for first.
Like the look of this one. Terrific shot, almost an eagle. Just one off the lead after that hole. Here we are at the 5th hole of Foxholm Golf Links. 424 par 4 from the tips.
And only the really long players in the game are going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side. The shorter players are going to have to hit it out to the left-hand side with maybe not quite a driver, but from there, it's really just a flick of a second shot as this hole is just 424 yards. I'm thinking that every player is looking at this as a birdie opportunity.
And he's safely on the green with that shot.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
Oh, I like the look of this.
Just a short putt remaining here. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Here we are at the 6th hole.
That's a nice looking tee shot, that one.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 175 yards. What a drive that was.
Going with the 6-iron here. No green in red, but a chance to save their par. Wow, that almost went in the hole. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
Nice little par putt here.
Nice stroke.
Yeah, good job. Nice par.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order. You like that, didn't you? From around 180 yards out.
He's 2 shots back.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Well, they tried to fade it in there, but just didn't commit to it.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? 5 feet coming up to the cup.
These are on rails, looking good.
Yeah, we'll take that.
And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Oh, what a shot from there. Take your hat off to them. So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders.
And now stepping onto this par 3 hole.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
Good sounding strike, that one. Oh, right by the hole. And now over to Tony Finau.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival, Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
And this putt to move into the top 5.
And with that, that's their 4th birdie. Step aside, gents. This man's marching into the top 5. And now 4 under for the day. As we stride to the final hole of the outward half of Foxholm Golf Links, the players will be licking their lips with this par 5, measuring just over 500 yards.
This is a gift to end on. However, you got to find the fairway really to give yourself the best opportunity. Players are not going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side, and if you hit it right of those, trees come into play. Bail out to the left, give yourself a long iron second shot into this massive green. Lots of runoff areas all around this green, but what a great opportunity to end this front 9 with possibly an eagle 3.
Well, that's a pretty good play there, Rich. Right up near the surface.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
How close was that to going down? Trying to get to 5 under with this putt.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
It's on a great line. Oh, so close. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Well, Rich, as we make the turn to the back 9, what are your thoughts so far?
I tell you, Luke, final 9, find themselves 1 back. Do you like the position or don't you? I personally do. Go chase down that leader.
Here we are, Rich, a wonderful opportunity on the table. The chance to go back-to-back. Just how big would that be?
Obviously massive, but I'm very impressed. They've put themselves in a position to win for the 2nd week in a row. Impressive.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. 1 stroke off the lead.
Putting for birdie here.
I like the look of this. Fair effort, that. Good birdie. And that will take him to 5 under.
As we move along to the next hole, they're currently tied at the top of the leaderboard with John Rahm.
Teeing off now at the 11th hole.
Luke, this player coming off a birdie on the last hole, getting some momentum going their direction.
Good shot there, Beamer.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Ooh. That was bang on target. Well, with a pocket full of FedEx Cup points over the last half a dozen starts or so, this player certainly has been delivering consistent results and pushing for wins or winning, Rich. Do you expect that to continue here this week?
Without a doubt, the best player all around on tour in my mind's eye. It is no shock to see them contending for the lead once again.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Well played, mate.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill. This really looks good.
Oh, what a super shot. And that will move him to 6 under par. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. The 12th hole at Foxholm Golf Links is a strong par 3 measuring 216 off the back tees.
Luke, this is by far the scariest shot on this golf course. The runoff area to the left is severe. That golf ball will definitely run back into the hazard unless they catch a fantastic break. Players are definitely be bailing out to the right, but make sure you come up short and right because you want no part of that greenside bunker.
Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Get in the hole. Oh, that's a ripper. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible.
Oh, what a shot that was. Why don't we revisit the magic?
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we? Golf became a power game, and there's few players out on tour that have more prodigious power than Tony Finau. If he really wants to go full tilt, Rich, it feels like everyone's playing for second.
He is a dynamic player that has the ability to make birdies in bunches. The ball striking, I think, is always going to be brilliant. Watching him when he was on the Korn Ferry Tour, graduated to the PGA Tour, and just keep watching the steady progression. Each and every week, he just seems to get a little bit better, and the confidence level is over the moon with this kid. And to bundle it all up, Luke, he's one of the nicest guys in the world. You want to root for a Tony Finau. He is such a likable, lovable guy, I believe, that you can't help but root for him. And the wins that he didn't get are just heartbreaking, and we felt the pain alongside with him. I love watching this guy play. I root for him every single week.
Let's begin the 14th. That one's heading down Broadway. Sitting at 8 under.
Currently in the lead.
Not able to find the green in 2, but a bold play.
Well, they wanted to hit the fade, and unfortunately, they didn't.
Oh, can you believe it? That's remarkable.
Out of the rough, into the hole. Thank you very much.
Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
Yeah, Seve would be envious of this one. What a chip in.
Now over to Tony Finau.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Boy, Rich, that was a big-time save, that one.
Needed it. Needed that in a big way, chipping in for the par.
Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Well, let's get amongst this 15th hole.
feeling good about their game right now, Luke, coming off an eagle at the last.
Going with the 7.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it, though. Let's see.
Great ball striking. It's a thing of beauty.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
And the putt drops. Now 11 under, heading down the stretch.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Looks like this one might be in the bunker.
And this shot from the bunker.
Got some good distance on that one.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
That is hunting for the hole. And back to the play, shall we? Getting ready to play their 3rd. Wow. Oh, I love hands like that. The touch of a wizard. Just a simple tap in for par on this one. Now 5 shots up after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Well, here we go, Rich. We're at the penultimate hole, the 17th.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Handy effort, that one. Oh, I thought that one was going in. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, how about that one?
Oh, gotta love it. Chipping in for birdie. Nothing better.
That shot's so good, we need to have another look.
Yeah, they were looking at an up and down, but just down.
And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
Whew. Wow, that's right out of the Gary Player highlight reel. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. And a chance to ice the tournament here. Holding the lead, playing the last. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader.
Man, People usually don't go that far on vacation. What a drive.
Going with the 5-iron here. Wow, what a shot. This is always a good moment. A putt to win the tournament. And mark it down as another W. What a way to win it.
Absolutely. It's hard to believe that this player's already got 4 victories on the season. Top of the game right now. It's impressive.
And I got to give props to my boy in the booth, Rich Beam. I think you picked this one at the start of the week, didn't you?
Luke, it wasn't a difficult pick, let's be honest. This player has been consistent all season long. Getting the victory, no surprise whatsoever. Really good stuff.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.
KilLerAce Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Daybreak Classic is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hi Luke, I'm glad to be here covering this week's featured group, and what a pairing, as these two have been hinting at quite a budding rivalry here.
And this week, Henny, it looks like they're trying to take down Justin Rose. Not many people have been able to claim that.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be all rosy at the end of today. This is definitely a tall order. Justin has one of the most consistent games on the PGA Tour. He's like a golfing metronome of a man. The iron play, I'm going to say if he hits the fairway, when he hits the fairway, his iron play is just phenomenal. He's going to get it inside 20 feet every time, and then you know he's going to hole putt. So, yeah, good luck with that one.
Well, he's the perfect mix, isn't he? He's an English gent with a killer glint in his eye. Good luck in this rivalry.
Yes, they've made it.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
Currently 1 under for the event. Well, it looks like John McCarthy's stepped back ashore, kicked off his boat shoes, and is going to give us a little bit of a condition of today's course. John, what are the players facing here at Old Marina Golf Club?
Well, Luke, we're on the coast, but there's a good mix of coastal and inland holes at Old Marina Golf Club. Lots of movement in these greens. If you are an expert at reading putts, you're going to have a bit of a leg up, I think, this week. I love the 4th hole, par 5, that stretches along the ocean, has a green that's well protected by bunkers, which probably might dissuade some from going forward into the 7th hole. Similarly, a par 5 stretching down the ocean, but is much less protected around the green, and that green is enormous.
Oh, what a shot from the bunker. Let's return to live play now. 19 feet to the hole.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Oh, just missed. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
He's got this for his par.
This one started out on a good line. And there it is. He's currently tied for 7th. And the 3rd hole here at Old Marina Golf Club looks very familiar, Rich. Par 4, playing 444 yards.
Luke, if you're a fan of Pebble Beach Golf Links, you're absolutely going to love this hole. Just 444 yards from the back tees. Driver really isn't necessary, as there's out of bounds over on the right-hand side that comes into play in a hurry. Just avoid the bunkers on the left-hand side. Find the fairway. Second shot plays slightly uphill. It actually looks like an infinite edge pool. It's really difficult to judge distance control with that second shot. Still a great hole, one you dearly love to make birdie on.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
And he's safely on the green. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 20 feet from the cup.
This is buckets.
Oh, what a big putt to make that one.
Currently 2 under for the event.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more. Good looking shot this. Second shot here on the 4th. Going with a 3-wood here.
And now over to Justin Rose.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole.
Oh, that was so close to going in.
If my eyes didn't see it, I wouldn't have believed it. That'll help make a big move. A couple under at this stage, tied for 4th. Didn't that look good for a long time? What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Firm back up the hill. This will be a good one.
Get excited. This could go in. Oh, well played.
I haven't seen a putting display like this since I was 5 years old.
Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant.
And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole.
Going with the 8-iron here. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure.
And wow, what an approach. That was a golf shot. Justin Rose may be feeling a bit of pressure in this rivalry after that performance.
Oh my, how about that for a par?
Oh, a messy little lie in the bunker, but that is not a problem for this player. Yes, in the hole.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. And at the end of that hole, he's gone into clear outright leader. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
That is absolutely spot on.
And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards.
Currently in the lead by a shot.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there.
This putt is about 15 feet to the hole.
This one's looking good.
Was on a good line. An opportunity to make their par. Okay, let's head to the next.
And a quick glimpse of the leaderboard, and they're currently first, with Justin Thomas second. We have a par 5 at this one.
That's a big drive. Playing this shot from about 230 yards out.
He leads the field by a stroke.
Opting for the 3-wood. This one might need to sit. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Setting up miles from the hole. That's disappointing. Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this.
Well, Luke, you're right. He did find grass, but it's not the closely mown grass.
Well, every week there's a certain bunch of players that everyone keeps an eye on. This one seems to be exactly in that company. One of the strong favourites to win, don't you think, Rich?
Luke, absolutely. Week in and week out, this player has consistently performed at the highest level. I got to believe he's a lot of people's favorites to win this tournament.
Putting for a par now.
Top effort, that.
A bogey putt awaits.
Is currently sitting in second. The 9th hole here, though, at Old Marina Golf Club is a strong one, a really tough test to finish the opening 9. A par 4 stretching 466 yards.
For those who like to work the golf ball from left to right, you're going to have to take a little bit of a chance by aiming over that hazard on the left-hand side. But if you find the fairway, boy, I tell you what, that's a fantastic feeling because this hole has got so much beauty. I love the second shot. The bunkers on the front, but I love how the green runs away on the left-hand side. The design of this hole, especially the green, is absolutely amazing.
Oh, lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 9th. And this putt will take them to 5 under. This is a good chance.
That's the way to bounce back. Good way to make up for the bogey at the last.
And that will take him to 5 under.
And now over to Justin Rose.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And this putt to move into the top 10. Just didn't drop. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Tied at the top, Rich, with the back 9 here left today.
Well, this player's pretty much come out of nowhere, crept in the lead ever so quietly. I'm interested to see how they perform over this final 9 holes and see if they can keep it up for the rest of the tournament.
And a par 4 awaits at this next hole.
Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back.
And he's down there.
They're setting up this next shot into quite an elevated green, Luke.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Oh, that's a great approach shot.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
This putt, a chance to move inside the top 20 on the leaderboard.
Big chance here. Well, that'll help you move up the leaderboard.
Oh, that's going to add a little fuel to the fire of this group rivalry, guys. Massive putt.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Nicely done. Rich, when we talk about the English group of golfers over the last 20 years, really Justin Rose has been the star of them, hasn't he? Major champion, world #1, Hall of Famer. He's done it all.
He certainly is that, and I have to say, he's probably one of the most resilient players you'll ever come across. As soon as he got done holing out that shot at the major championship years ago, turned professional, and went out and missed 20-some-odd cuts in a row and never gave up. Kept after it, which that would have broken. That would have broken most men, not Rose. That's why he's gone out and become a major champion. He is such a force in the game. There's no reason why he cannot play at a high level for many, many years to come. The ball striking is phenomenal. I love his stroke. I love the way that he putts it. I just think that he hits so many good putts that just don't go in. It just kind of gets under his skin. Listen, don't let it, Rosie. You putt it fantastically. Keep after it. I love this man's game. He's such a talent.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. Opting for the 6-iron.
Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Steady on.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out.
And in it goes for the par. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
We've arrived at a par 4.
Oh, absolutely flushed. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
This whole location for him, well, it's about 185 yards out.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
Nicely done.
And now over to Justin Rose.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
How good was that bunker shot? Okay, let's get back to the action. Chance to move to 8 under here. Ooh. Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly.
This is what they have left for par.
Leading by a shot after that hole. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. Oh, well played. Time for the second shot at the 14th. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
Long way away from the hole if they want to make the birdie, though.
Ouch, that hurts. Putting for par. It's half a chance of being holed, this one.
That gets the job done.
He sits in first position. Teeing off here at the 15th hole. This one is right down the pipe. Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, that's a beauty. Great shot from the bunker. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead.
And anything can happen down the stretch. Let's see what takes place.
Currently 8 under for the round.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
That's some good golf right there. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
That should find the surface. Oh, what a shot by our leader.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Well, Rich, don't know about you, but my eyes are wide open standing here on the 17th tee of Old Marina Golf Club.
Every player is going to be salivating to get here. This could be the easiest hole by a long shot on this golf course. The fairway, massive, most generous fairway out here. Second shot, a little bit uphill, but let's face it, just 506 yards, slightly uphill. I promise you, every player in this field is thinking eagle and nothing but.
Found the green side bunker. Looking for an up and down here.
Oh, almost went in. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader. This putt to get to 10 under par.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Tracking. Wow, that's classy. Good save from there.
And that'll put a little pep in your step, up and down from the bunker, in for the birdie. Good job.
And now over to Justin Rose.
Birdied their last hole.
Let's take a look at Justin Rose, shall we?
Ooh, that almost went down. Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A. Well, this is a little bit of a birdie blitz going on from the player. Can they make another?
Absolutely. It's been a good streak late in the round.
Going with the 5-wood.
Has got this thing dialed in here. Looking good.
Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
All right, let's keep the focus here. This is to win the event. That's frustrating. All right, they've made it back in the winner's circle, Rich.
A sensational victory this week here, Luke. This player was on top of their game all week long. What a week it was.
And Rich, credit where credit's due. I think you picked this victory.
Well, even a blind squirrel gets an acorn every once in a while. Now, listen, this player's been there all season long. They're just one of these rare players that is seemingly in contention every time they peg it up.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is about to begin. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very much looking forward to bringing you the action from the golf course for this week's featured group. Now there is a sense of maybe fear, heightened competition this week, as this player has said that they're starting up a rivalry with their playing partner.
Well, Henny, it sounds like this player's going for gold. They're trying to beat Xander Schauffele.
I wouldn't want to try and beat an Olympian. A gold medal winning Olympian with hair as good as Xander Schauffele and a swing as good as Xander Schauffele? No thank you. I'll leave this up to them.
Yes, I'm just looking through his list of weaknesses, and let me just list them off now. Yep, none. Good luck to you.
That's inside the range.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
And he finds himself in a tie for third. The second, a short par 4, one that the players like to take on these days, Rich. A good birdie look here.
They do. It used to be where you laid back on top of the hill and took a wedge, 9-iron sometimes for your second shot, but a lot of players now are challenging that bunker down the right-hand side, getting as far down there as possible, and just having a flick with a sand wedge in for their second.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
Atta boy, good shot.
Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
Oh, what a great stroke. Ooh, right by the hole. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we?
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill. This is... Oh, yeah.
That will work. On a roll here with back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
Oh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
And stepping up the standings after that effort. There are so many stunning golf holes on this entire property. And this third, the par 3 downhill, certainly one of the elite holes on the course.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. Currently at -3 for the round. One of the hardest holes on the entire property is the par 4 fourth, Rich. It is a strong, demanding hole right from tee to green.
Very picturesque, this fourth hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in 2. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. That's inside the house of opportunity.
We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt.
Oh, you like me and thought that had a chance? Okay, time to return to the action. And this putt to move into a share of first. That was a gallant attempt. Well, you can't blame them, Rich. I'd have a look at that again if I hit it. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course. Keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
Xander Schauffele, delightful player out of San Diego, California. He's got that cool vibe about him. Came out, won early a few times, but then he seems to have struggled to find that next step, hasn't he? He's sort of golf's almost man, except when he got that gold medal put around his neck.
I think that took his confidence to a place where it should have been in the first place, Luke. I think that this young man, he's got no weaknesses, very little weaknesses, if anything, in the game. I look at him and think, why hasn't he won more? Well, the problem is that he's put himself in contention so many times that there's only one person in the game that has won at a clip that he could have, and that's Tiger Woods. When you put yourself into contention as often as he does, you're just not always going to win. Somebody is going to come from back in the pack, shoot a great round, and you might struggle just a little bit, whatever the case. But yes, he hasn't closed as many tournaments as he would have liked, but he is there each and every week. I got to say, this kid he's a world beater. He's going to be phenomenal.
Well struck. Sitting at -4.
Outright first here.
Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
I'll tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game, a bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
This one's tracking.
Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup.
No, that's too bad. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. The par 4 7th, a little dog leg left to right. Again, positioning of the tee is key.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the barranca and the canyons come into play.
Playing this shot from about 170 yards out.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Nicely done. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
That's a fine effort, that one. You always want to putt those ones stone dead.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. We head up the hill away from the ocean here at the 8th hole, Rich. A lovely par 3, but all the challenges in the green.
It is. It's very wide, not very deep. Players going in there with kind of mid-irons to short irons. Uphill the entire way. Difficult to get it on that back level when they stick the pin all the way on top.
A perfect little fade. Well, this one looks like it's heading to the sand.
We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. Let's get back to it, shall we?
Oh, no one likes a plug lie. Really, just getting it out of the bunker is a big deal here. Getting ready to play their third. Now a 3-shot lead over the field.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. 4 feet to the cup.
Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard.
The par 5 ninth is a monster, over 600 yards, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
I think the challenging part about it, Lucas, is just straight away. You have to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and a straight third shot to find the green in 3. It really is just that simple and straightforward. The green does have 2 tiers on it, but for the most part, Luke, it's an inviting third shot.
After a very consistent run of play over the last half a dozen starts or so, Rich, this player's coming with a whole heap of confidence, and they look to me to be one of the players to beat. Do you agree?
We've seen this player time and time again contend for tournaments, and it is no surprise to see him doing it once again this week. It is so fun watching this player. They're in top form.
Let's see if you can make this and keep the par on the card. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
Time for the second shot at the 10th. Going with the 7. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot.
An opportunity to make a par here.
This one's online. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold.
Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Leading by a couple after that hole. There aren't too many easy holes here at Torrey Pines South, but the course certainly gets tougher as we head to the par 3 11th.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there,
Happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just a 4-footer remaining. Oh, nice looking putt. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, you're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid, to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think.
That's on the green, and you never know what could happen.
We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And back to the play, shall we? A chance to move to 6 under the card with this putt.
That's a big time putt, that one. And their rival knows it too. They heard the cheers. Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
What an amazing putt from way out.
He's currently sitting in first place. All right, Rich, the par 5 13th, so much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
And here we are with the third shot.
Currently leading by 3.
Opting for the 9-iron. Playing within their comfort zone there.
Would need to make a long putt to secure a birdie.
Okay, steady now. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it.
Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And after that effort, that's how it looks. Still in the lead now after that hole. Welcome to the tee of a par 4. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
The wind is at their back on this one.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
This putt is of 9 feet. It's on a good line. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And that will take him to 7 under. And now that finds him in first place. We stride across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par 4s. This is another one.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 30 feet from the cup.
This would be a great up and down. That one was absolutely lasered. Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next.
Whew, that is some pretty good breathing room. Out in front by a bunch.
Leading by 4 strokes after that one.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
That might be one club too many. That's a good-looking shot there. Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Oh, so close.
Putting for a par here. They're nicely holed.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Not bad.
Time for the second shot at the 17th.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
This one's heading towards the cabbage.
Not the result they were after there.
And looking for the fade, but finding the straight shot. Not good.
Okay, so that's step 1, but now got to hold a mid-range putt. Par putt coming up here. It's tracking. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it.
Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Here's Xander Schauffele.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks.
After that hole, this player is currently in first place, with Colin Morikawa in second.
And the finishing hole here at Torrey Pines South, one of the more famous on the PGA Tour, site of so many of Tiger's wonderful victories. Par 5. You can get there in 2.
You can, but you have to thread your drive in between those 4 fairway bunkers that line the fairway. From there, now you have to think, do I want to take on this flag with the bunkers right, bunkers left, and certainly the water in front? It's a daunting second shot, but if you're brave enough to take it on, then you could reap massive rewards.
Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
Absolutely. Love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
And with this putt, he will win the event.
Well, there you have it. There's your Farmers Insurance Open champion, and a great performance on a really tough track.
What a victory on this South golf course. This player winning the Farmers Insurance Open, surviving the South.
And Rich, I think you mentioned earlier that this player was your favourite. Well picked.
Listen, it's not a hard pick, is it? This player has consistently been there all season long. There's no reason why not to pick them to win. They just make me look smart. That's about it.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.